All right, so it's been a long time since I covered one of these, but my kids all of a sudden wanted to watch this again, so hopefully I can start knocking this out and actually finish this up. I thought I had finished the 5th season, but I guess I had only done half of it, so when I went back to revisit where I had left off, I was surprised that I was still pretty far back on the 5th season, so I still have like 2.5 seasons to go, I guess, but we got to watch 4 episodes, so let's talk about them. The Tale of the Unexpected Visitor. This is Kiki's story, and she admits that she wrote this while very sleep deprived from her snoring aunt, I want to say. And I think it shows. We got 2 best friends here. One's a rocker, one's a pianist. And they get on the dorkier pianist dad's computer here, and the kid tells him not to touch it, and while the other brother is coming to blackmail him for a sundae, which he keeps asking for an exuberant amount of toppings on this thing, this kid's gonna get diabetes, and the parents even say that's the one thing they've asked him not to do, the one thing. Which is just not true because the dad also has his rule of not touch the computer. But the kid finds the Peabody experiments, a little nod to Peabody and Sherman maybe, the Wayback Machine. No, this thing doesn't go back in time. It sends signals out into space, contact style. And does Julia freaking Jodie Foster's dad show up? No, he doesn't. These aliens show up, and the first one who shows up, we find out that it was just a kid who was coming to play with them because he liked it. So I guess a child in this alien family has the ability to just take a ship across the cosmos, across the galaxy, to go rock out with a couple hip dudes from Earth. And there's these like weird alien webs that it looks like a tripped out acid episode of Spider-Man. It's like these glowing webs that the dog gets stuck in, it throws it over him. For a kid who just wants to play and rock with a couple guys, he's going pretty aggressive with his style of communication here. But they learn how to communicate and with them through music, which is kind of odd because then the mom shows up and she can speak English. Not sure how she can speak English, but whatever. The kid only seems to be able to speak rock and roll. Kind of reminds me of Close Encounters of the Third Kind when they're sending the music at the ship and the ship sends the music back and the lights and all that. Cool stuff. And then, yeah, the kid takes off and they go, and the kid punches just a random sequences of numbers, of coordinates into the computer, and it just sends it, and he just so happened to be right. So I guess the Peabody experiment probably sent them out, and this kid just hit the right algorithm there for the aliens to be contacted, and he contacted a little kid alien who wants to play with him, which reminds me of the ending of the novel for Under the Dome. If you've read it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then once the kid's gone and the kids go back down, I don't know how they know to send the coordinates to the right place, but I guess they're connected with this kid. And the guy, the dad, they actually say that he's excited because the Peabody experiment was a success. So that guy just found out that there actually are aliens out there. I mean, this is a big deal. Do you know what would happen if people found out that there was actually aliens out there that existed, like in other galaxies? That would change everything. The people who believed it anyways. But yeah, they have a direct line to this kid, and they send rockin' jams across space and time. Except for the kid on the keyboard when they're sending the jam, supposedly, is so bad at faking playing like his little keytar there. Oh man, it's one of the, and it's like a little piano that's like this freaking big. It's not even a keytar. It's just like this. It's like something you give a 5-year-old to play. It's like I'm surprised it didn't say like Little Tykes on it and was like painted like or colored like red and yellow or something. But pretty stupid episode. I have to say. So Kiki writing this while sleep deprived makes sense. All right, let's move on.